Welcome to my new crib. Welcome back to my channel. Oh, I'm tired. Like my Kim Possible fit, black top, green pants. Boop. I don't think she wore slippers, but anyways. If you are new here, welcome. My name is April and I am a travel physical therapist. So basically I just make videos about my life as a travel physical therapist. Alright guys, we are in the kitchen today for this video. I wrote down some notes. I'm going to talk about what I did to prepare for this contract that I'm on now, which is my second travel contract, and also the cost for this contract because it is in a different state than my last assignment, and it's also with a new travel company, so there's just a little bit extra cost and things I had to do. But through this new company I found a really good contract that pays really well. One second. I'm cooking some rice back there, so if you see anything smoking, let me know. Okay, anyways, so I figured to make this video a little bit more fun, besides me reading off this list that I made to make my life a little bit easier, I am going to show you guys what I'm meal prepping. I'm just going to tell you about the lunch that I'm meal prepping. It's really basic and boring. It's something I always do. It's just rice, which I'm cooking back there, and it's tofu scrambled right here. I'm going to pop that in the oven once it's done preheating, and then I'm going to throw in some mixed, perfect time. Okay, like I was saying, the first meal that I'm going to make, but I'm not going to show you guys how I make it because it's super simple and easy, is just rice, tofu, and mixed veggies. So that's cooking right now. But the one that I'm going to show you is a new one that I've never done before. So excited. I usually do really cheap meals because I'm on a budget, and I say this in every video, but I'm trying to pay off my loans as soon as possible. Once again, watch this video if you want to learn more about it. So what I am making is stir-fry seitan with vegetables along with spring rolls. I absolutely love spring rolls. We'll see how this goes. It could be a complete disaster. I'm going to put the recipes in the description below because I'm not going to go into detail about what I'm doing. And if you tried out the recipes and you like them, or if you tried them and you hate them, comment below, let me know. They're not my recipes, so it won't hurt my feelings. And if you don't know what seitan is, basically it's just this thing called vital wheat gluten. I've never heard of it until I decided to eat more vegan meals, but it's a really cool thing. Obviously, if you're very sensitive to gluten, then definitely don't eat this. I don't think I am. I eat it like all the time now. Here's what it looks like. It has a lot of protein. I forgot how much. I want to say a 4th cup is like 30 grams of protein. So first thing I have to do is make the seitan because that part takes the longest. A little over an hour actually with the prep time. And while that's doing that, I'll tell you guys about what I did to prepare for this contract. Let's get into it. And we're gonna mix it up. I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done. Okay, and this is what it looks like. It's really weird. So now you have 4 little seitan pieces. So now I have water. Once that starts boiling, then I'm going to throw these little pieces in there, and then I'm going to let them simmer for an hour, and that's it, and they'll be done. And then I'm going to cut them up and stir fry. Okay, so that is cooking. I'm going to make the spring rolls in a minute, but first I'm going to tell you guys the things I did to prepare for my new contract, my second contract. So first, let me get on some lights in here. Okay, so what did I do to prepare for my new contract? This is my second one as a travel physical therapist, and it is in a new state, and it is with a new travel company. So there's a lot of things I had to do. A lot of things. This list is not in any particular order for the most part. Kind of is, but kind of not. So first thing I have is find housing. Obviously very important to find housing. That was a pain, but thankfully I found this apartment complex, and they were, I guess, I don't know if they're subleasing or I don't know. This is a 3-bedroom apartment that I'm in, and they just happened to have it available. And there's like no one else here but me, which is I'm so happy about. Like, I really wanted a place to myself without roommates. I plan to make a video though about like finding housing and how to do that and what resources you can use, because I feel like I'm already a pro. Like the amount of websites I looked at, the amount of phone calls I made to different apartments, the amount of people I messaged on like Facebook Marketplace. It was a lot. It was a job. It was a part-time job for a little while. That's definitely one of the most stressful parts about being a travel physical therapist, because obviously you want a place to stay and you don't want to be scammed. You don't want your housing to like fall through and then you have nowhere to stay. And you also want it to be affordable, which to me is important. Other therapists may not care. Like if honestly you don't have a budget, then it's a lot easier to find housing. But if you have a budget and if you also have a pet, then it makes it more difficult to find housing. But it's possible, obviously. I have a 3-bedroom apartment to myself, which is really nice. The next thing I had to do was apply for my North Carolina license. My first contract was in South Carolina. I only had my South Carolina license. And my second contract was in Virginia. So, if you've never heard the PT Compact, that is a thing where if you get licensed in your home state, then you can easily get licensed in other states that are within the PT Compact. North Carolina is my home state. So the first thing I had to do was get my license there in order to apply for my Virginia license, which is all within the PT Compact. Everything I had to do in order to get my North Carolina license included submitting a photo of myself, which had to be in a passport style, so thankfully I already had a copy of that. And then I had to send over my official college transcript. And then, this was the annoying part. And then I also had to turn in fingerprints. So that process took 5 weeks by itself. Just the fingerprints. Just the fingerprints took 5 weeks to go through. There was 2 different ways to do it. I probably should have done the other way, but honestly I didn't really read too much into that, and I honestly just thought it was gonna be easier to just go into a police station and get fingerprinted and then mail those off. Like I did that immediately.
It does say on the website that it will take 5 weeks. They literally said it'll take 5 weeks.
That was my fault. I tried to speed up the process, but they just wouldn't do it. It is what it is. I'm here now. It worked out. And then the other way to do it is a live scan. Like I said, I didn't really read much into that, so I don't really know how to do that part. And then some other forms I had to submit was this one called AIF and ARI. And then the next thing, I had to transfer my NPTE scores over to them, and then also a license verification. So since the North Carolina license isn't my first license, I was licensed in South Carolina first, then they needed proof that I was licensed somewhere else. So I sent over my South Carolina license to them, and then also 2 character references. So that's just 2 people that you know who are not family members. You have to send those 2 people these forms that they have to fill out, and they have to mail to the board address. The last thing I had to do was take the jurisprudence exam. That was super easy. Doing all this stuff really didn't take long, but just waiting around, that's what took the longest, and for them to process everything. So I had to wait around for a while for all that stuff. So I understand it's a process. It just took a lot longer than I thought it would, but that's okay. And then next thing I had to do once I got my North Carolina license was apply for my Virginia license. And that literally took like 5 minutes to do. I just went onto the PT Compact website, followed the directions, and clicked a few buttons, and I got my Virginia license through the PT Compact. And also I had to complete the onboarding process for my travel company and for the facility that I'll be working at. So things I had to do included getting my physical done, renewing my CPR certification. I had to get a drug screen. I had to submit a notarized I-9 form. Also, I had to take job-related courses. I had to turn in a bunch of other documents. I know it was like vaccination records, like my COVID vaccine, flu shot, other vaccines like I got when I was little, and sending my driver's license. I forgot what else, but there's some more stuff. And then also I had to prepare my car. So being a travel therapist, or honestly just having any type of job where you're traveling a lot, or if you just travel a lot for fun, one day that's gonna be me, then you wanna make sure your car is good to go. I had to get a few maintenance repairs done. I had to get my oil changed, and also I had to check my tires, which they were good, so I don't need to change those yet, thank goodness. So that is everything that I had to do to prepare for my second contract, which was in a new state and with a new travel company. So now I'm going to start making the spring rolls. I'm going to show you guys how I do that, and then I'm going to talk about the cost of everything. All right, let's go do that. Okay, so now it is time to make the peanut sauce, which is what I'm going to dip my little spring rolls in. Disclaimer, some of the ingredients in this recipe I either don't have or it's a little different. So first thing I need to put in here is peanut butter. I got powdered peanut butter. As for, you know, the regular natural kind, but we got powdered, so that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, that's good. I'm gonna film like this. So this is where I'm putting the peanut sauce in. So I already poured some powdered peanut butter in there. If you're using powdered peanut butter, you obviously have to put water in it. All right, and then we're gonna add some soy sauce. And then we're gonna add some hoisin sauce. And then we're gonna add a good amount of this sweet chili sauce. Okay. That's good. This sauce is gonna go in this little jar. I hope I don't mess this up. We gotta do it fast. Look at it. So happy. Now it is time to make the spring rolls. Okay, so here's everything that I have for the spring roll. So obviously I have the wraps. I'm kind of improvising what goes inside these spring rolls. So the recipe asks for like sliced cucumber, sliced carrots, shredded cabbage, mango slices, things like cilantro, basil leaves. Oh, and also like these noodles. I don't know how to say it, but these type of noodles, and shrimp. What I have, without having to like buy too many things at the store, I got this. I was gonna be a little bit lazy, so I got this shredded broccoli slaw. So it has obviously broccoli. So I'm just gonna replace the cucumber with shredded broccoli. And it has shredded carrots and it has shredded cabbage. So I was like, this is perfect. It's washed and ready to eat. I did buy a mango and I sliced that up. So I did do the work on that. And I did not film this part, me chopping this up, because it was bad. It was bad. I don't remember the last time I ever chopped up a mango. And then I didn't want to buy any like random like cilantro or basil leaves. So I had these, like I had this dried basil leaves. So I'm gonna throw that in there, like just a little sprinkle. And that's gonna be it. Really simple. And I'm very excited. All right, let's see how this goes. So I have a pan right here that has about 1 inch of water in it. And so I'm gonna take one of these spring roll wrappers, and in the pan, I'm gonna place it, hopefully it's big enough. I'm gonna place it like this and let it soak for about 10 to 15 seconds. And then I'm gonna take it out, put it on this here plate, and then I'm gonna put the fillings inside of it, and then I'm gonna wrap it up like a burrito. This is my first one, look at it. Oh, I tore a little bit, but it's okay. Oh my god, look at it, it's so pretty. Oh, I need to put it somewhere. I need to get another plate. Note to self, make the mango slices smaller and not as long. You guys, check that out. Look at them all. This took like no time. I'm so proud. Next time I'm gonna be more creative, but I'm gonna start doing this more. This is super easy and quick, and you can eat them now. Like they're ready to go. I'm gonna eat some tonight. Hey, and my seitan is gonna be done in 30 seconds. Yes. Oh, first, look, here's my tofu. It's all done, and the rice. I'm gonna put those in containers in a minute, but here is what seitan looks like after it's been cooked. I cannot wait to stir fry it. I've never stir fried them before. And here is what the seitan looks like all chopped up. Seitan. Now here's what we got going on. Look at it. So the stir fry is still cooking. I put it on simmer, so I'm gonna let that simmer for a little bit. But for right now, while that's doing that, I'm gonna go over the cost of everything I had to purchase to prepare for this contract. This may not be everything, but this is like the main stuff. So in order to get my North Carolina license, I had to transfer my school transcript, and that cost $14. And then I had to transfer my NPTE scores. Since I took it in South Carolina, I had to transfer those scores over to North Carolina, and that cost $92. I had to send over a license verification so they know that I am actually licensed in another state. That cost $5. And then to get my fingerprints done at the police station, that cost $10. And to mail in my fingerprints, Tubby's meowing. And to mail in my fingerprints, that cost $7.20. I think I accidentally purchased some special like tracking thing. I don't even know. So it costs a little bit more. I don't know what I did. Hi Tubby. So nice that you can join me. Where you been? You been sleeping? You're gonna be up all night. Okay, so that's everything for to get my North Carolina license. And then in order to get my Virginia license, the total for that to get it through the PT Compact was $95. So that's all for the licensure stuff. And then for my new contract, just like the general stuff I needed for my travel company and for the facility requirements. For CPR certification, I had to pay $80. And for the I-9 form, to get that notarized plus shipping, it cost $10.86. And then for my attire, apparently we're not wearing scrubs here. They said the dress code was khakis and a navy top. So I went to Walmart and I bought these stretchy khaki colored pants that kind of feel like leggings, but they're not as tight and they're very squat proof. So I made sure I found something that I could squat in and were comfortable. And then for the navy top again at Walmart, I just found a random navy t-shirt. I bought 2 pairs of the pants and 2 pairs of the shirt. Total for that was about $40. I didn't keep the receipt, but it was about $40. And the grand total for all of everything I had to get for the North Carolina license, the Virginia license, and just for the new assignment in general is, I'm too dramatic, is $354. Yay! I don't know what that compares to for other states, what their licensure cost is and all that good stuff. I obviously don't want to pay that much money, but it's alright. Had to be done. The stir fry is done. I am so excited about this. Like, that is what you would get at like a 5-star restaurant. How amazing does that look? There's something about stir fry veggies like broccoli and cauliflower is like one of my favorite things in the world. Seitan like soaks up all like the flavor. I recommend. I'm so excited for this sauce. All right, let's try this. I'm a mess eater. The sauce is good. Make sure to hit that like and that subscribe button right here so you don't miss another episode. And thank you so much for your support, and I hope you guys have such a wonderful week. I'm gonna go to bed because I'm tired. Good night. So glad you did that. I'm such a mess. That is all for I Have You. What?